Hello, this is Bill McAfee. I'm the president and part owner of Empire Title in Colorado Springs, Colorado, here to give you a recap of the Pikes Peak Multiple Listing System, which covers El Paso, Teller, parts of Douglas, and parts of Pueblo. You're probably noticing this bronze glow about me. I just got back from on vacation. Some people are calling me the bronze god. I think that's going a little too far. Actually, I'm sunburned so bad I will shed this skin later on today. Anyway, we're going to get through this for you. Base stats. You know what? There for a while in real estate, all I could talk about was negative. Not anymore. We're seeing some positive stuff in our real estate economy. Average price is up about 2.4%. We're going to talk about why in a minute. Median price is up about 4.2%. Residential units sold over the years up about 4.5%. Inventory levels are down about 30%. Number of listings is down about 25%. Foreclosures are down 0.6% for the year, and interest rates are at historic lows. There's some buying opportunities out there for you buyers, but I want to caution you. In the 250 and below markets, if you're buying there, you better get in because you can see what's happening with the prices. We're going to talk about why. Going on to this slide right here, this is inventory levels, and inventory levels are a great indicator of what's to come. Now, I want you to notice, here's the 250 to 300,000 basically at 6.68 months. This is the 2 to 249.9. We only have 4.9 months of inventory, 4.8 in that, and then below. Here's what I'm telling you, why prices are growing up right now, because the demand is overwhelming the supply, and that's pushing the prices up basically in the 250 and below, or the 249.9 and below. That's why you're seeing price increases right now. Moving on to the next slide. This is miraculous because 71.6% of the sales are selling 249.999 and less. Now, here's what's amazing is last year, that number was about 76% of it. Now, here's what's happening. The $300,000 to $500,000 price range is really starting to pick up. Now, I'm not saying that range is appreciating yet, but it is picking up. So for those of you in that price range, there's hope out there for you sellers. You sellers, you still got to have a price range that still has to be in good condition. If we ran this price range clear up to $1 million, if you have $1 million home, that better be priced at a bargain and it better be fantastic. We simply just have too much inventory in it. Look at here, this is the percent of sales by price. Notice the 2 to 249.9, that's your bulk. However, the 250 to 3 and the 3 to 4, that is really picking up. That area is really starting to go. Interest rates, we're at about 3.53 national average. I'm seeing them less than that on 30-year mortgages right now. Bottom line, if you're out there, whether you need to refinance or if you need to purchase a property, these rates you may not ever see again. They're just phenomenal. Now, good news is I don't see upward pressure on that based on what's going on in Greece and Spain and Europe. But here's what I want to say. Remember, in those lower price ranges, you may miss out on price if you don't get in there now. Looking at the next rate, inventory and number of months. We have about 5.16 months of inventory across the entire MLS. 6 months is normal. Now, what's happening is in the very high end, like in the $1 million range, we still probably have 40 months of inventory, which is well over. 12 months would be normal in that. However, across the entire MLS, this would be normal. Look where we are. What that means is demand is picking up, and especially in the low end. Look at here, sales as a percent. We're at about 19.31%. Now, here's what I'm saying. If we have 100 homes listed, we're selling about 19 of those a month. Now, if you want to go on what a historic average would be, that would be around 15%. So even by historic averages right now, as far as number of listings that are available, we're selling at a higher rate. What that's translating, you 250 and below buyers, that market's coming back. Now, be careful on your pricing. If you're $5,000 off on your pricing, you may not get a showing. But in those price ranges, we're starting to push and you're starting to see appreciation in there. I'd say 2 to 3% in those price ranges, 250 and below. Look at here, active listings on a previous 12-month running average. We're at about 3,720 units. Notice this is the listings. This is the actual number of listings is out there. So demand is picking up and the number of listings available is going down. Now, part of the reason that we just talked about the number of listings going down, our rental market here is on, it's just incredible. If you ever thought about becoming a landlord, this is the time to do it. Our rental market is just absolutely on fire. Now, here's what I want to say. You need to consult with your professional real estate agent when it comes to buying or selling, especially when it comes to investment property, and find out where those opportunities are at. The sales price on a 12-month running average, we're at about $190,000 on a running average. Now on a month, this is on the month-to-month, and for the month of June, the median price was about $211,000 and change, okay? This is the average price on a 12-month running average. We're at about $220,000. Now again, this is on a running average. On this slide right here, this is the month-to-month, and for the month of June this year, we had about $245,900 and change. So, you know, you're pushing 245, 246,000 on an average price. Notice how that's gone up. Now, here's what's going on in our market right now. Demand is picking up. Consumer confidence, or whatever you want to call it, is picking up. Buyers are coming back into the market, and the number of homes available is simply down. Here's what it's translating to you. As a buyer in that low-end market, if you're 250 and below, you better get in there or you're going to miss price. And we already talked about how it's appreciated, both average and median. If you're on the high end, you got to price your house, you got to price it right, and it's got to be in great condition. The $3,000 to $5,000 range is really starting to pick up. I'm not calling there appreciation in that price range yet, but I am saying that market is heating up. So, from Bill McAfee at Empire Title, I want to thank you. Hope this is useful. And again, please consult your professional real estate agent to take advantage of a market that we may not see again. See ya.